7 Best NFL Stadiums for Craft Beers. Vertical bracket. Fox News, Fox News Digital Network, Fox News, Fox Business, You Report, Fox News Radio, Fox News Latino, Fox Nation, Fox News Insider. Login. Account. You're logged in as. Profile. Log out. Search site. Listen to Fox News Radio live. In air now. In air personalities. Home. Video. Politics. U.S. Opinion. Entertainment. Tech. Science. Health. Travel. Lifestyle. World. Sports. In air. Previous slide. Next slide. Lifestyle. Home. Auto. Food. Drink. Real estate. Recipes. Wine with me. 7 Best NFL Stadiums for Craft Beer. Published September 6, 2013. The Daily Meal. CenturyLink Field. 1 Seattle Seahawks, CenturyLink Field. AP. 2 Detroit Lions, Ford Field. U.S. Presswire. 3 Houston Texans, Reliance Stadium. The Carolina Panthers. 4 Carolina Panthers, Bank of America Stadium. Next slide. Previous slide. Beer is to football, as oxygen is to life, right? After all, a cold beer goes hand in hand with the tailgates, hot dogs, and body paint that make up the NFL season. With the kickoff of the NFL season, we had to know which stadium has the best craft beer selection. Granted, it isn't so easy to find these elusive craft beers at the 32 stadiums across the country. In case you weren't aware, Big Beer sort of has a lockdown in the NFL and any other major league sport. At least we get some amusing Budweiser commercials during the Super Bowl out of it. So, unless you're tailgating with a great craft beer in hand, we're particularly indebted to craftbeer.com for giving us the most in-depth guide to the craft breweries nearby each stadium. You most likely have to suck it up and hand over the big bucks for a beer. But if you're willing to take a bit of a hike during the game, obviously, we recommend doubling up on beer orders to make up for lost time and search. Certain NFL stadiums will have the local craft beer you're craving. In fact, stadiums now are hearing the craft beer cry and building in beer gardens and craft beer houses to provide dozens of local taps. That makes game day just a bit more exciting for the beer lover. Of course, it goes without saying that you'll be paying up to get a better beer. Last year's research showed that an average beer at the stadium costs $7.28, up $0.15 from 2011. And this year, the winner of the most expensive beer at the game goes to the San Diego Chargers. But in making our list, we left price aside and researched how many craft beers were on tap, and how accessible they were to the public. After all, circling the stadium for a beer can make for an exhausting beer run. Still, we know which stadiums are now on our bucket list for the craft beer lover in a look below for the best NFL stadiums for craft beer. 1 Seattle Seahawks, CenturyLink Field. CenturyLink Field. Seattle's Safeco Field took the cake for best baseball stadiums for craft beer, and now Seattle's CenturyLink Field takes the top spot for football, too. Hey, we didn't mean to stack the odds for Seattle, but we can't deny that the CenturyLink Field has more than 30 beers throughout the stadium. There's the new Broom Beer Hall, as well as the Craft House, that offer just enough beer to satiate the most snobby craft beer Seahawks fan. And by selling brews from even the smaller breweries of the Northwest, like famed Elysian Brewing and De Beers Brewing, CenturyLink is dedicated to its hometown brews and wines, and the selection of Washington wines at the beer hall isn't too shabby, either. Note to self, become a bandwagon fan of Seattle sports, if only to enjoy a good drink at the games. To Detroit Lions, Ford Field. AP. We're not too surprised that Detroit is near the top on our list of craft beers. After all, the stadium itself hosts a number of favorite Michigan breweries.